So we're going to start this video on a bit of a unfortunate note, we'll put it that way. So knowing, as you know, I live in England, it rains a lot. Last week we had a particularly bad rain storm, I suppose you'd call it. Rained for about 2 days straight. There was floods everywhere, caused loads of havoc on the roads. So I'm driving home from work, 4 in the morning. Where I live's quite rural, it's quite in the middle of fields and stuff like that, loads of hills. So it's prone to flooding. So driving home and I come across a massive puddle and I try and drive through it in the touring, and unfortunately hydrolocked the engine. So the motor basically just sucked loads of water in and shut off. I'm still in the process of sorting out insurance and stuff like that, so I don't know where I'm at with it yet. But hopefully I'll get a payout and be able to put a new motor in it with the payout. But in the meantime, I've bought another car because, well, I don't like driving that thing. I've borrowed that off my stepmom, but if you know me, you know I hate Citroens and French cars in general. So it literally pains me every day getting in that car. So yeah, I've bought an Audi TT Quattro 225 BAM. So I bought this off Andy, who I share the unit with. Like I say, it's a 225 1.8 turbo. It's not bad, nice little car, full black leather. It just needs an MOT. So I've bought that for the time being until I've got the E91 fixed and back on the road. And yeah, when I'm done with the TT, I'll probably just break it for parts and make my money back. So yeah, that was last week. So I've had a bit of a traumatic few days. As I say, I love the touring, so I'm absolutely gutted that it's dead. But hopefully we can get this claim and get it back up and running and have a nice daily again. So yeah, that's the start to this part of the video. We're now going to go to Tom's unit and we're going to start jet washing his engine bay. As you know, we've took the engine out. He started messing about with all the wiring and stuff like that, so we're going to go and just give the engine bay a good clean, good degrease and a clean, ready for the engine, the spare engine, to go in. So we'll see you at Tom's unit.
What a whip.
What do you think?
Your microphone's not plugged in.
I know. Because if I plug it in, it can't hear what I'm saying.
Oh, because it's at the wrong spot?
Yeah, because it's there.
Got you. How are you diddling?
Shit.
I know.
This car is honestly dangerous. Like, it needs condemning. It wobbles on the road.
It goes like that?
Yeah, like it shimmies.
And it's French.
And it's French, which doesn't help.
It's like a belly dancer.
Yeah.
Belly dancer or a jelly car, whatever you want to call
Not a
it.
hairdresser, really.
I know. Well, I am now. I've got a TT.
That stinks of red hot, by the way. Have
Probably
you been
is.
flogging it?
No, it might be red hot. I think it's got a coolant leak as well.
The front discs look like the pad's only making contact with like that as well. The front disc.
Well, the backs aren't too clever either.
Look at the front. What a state.
It's just a piece of shit.
It smells red hot. It smells like it's about to melt.
It's the temperature gauge was fine, but it is low on coolant, I think, so I might have to top that up. It's my stepmom's.
Oh right, that stinks of like grease and hot.
Well, anyway.
At least it's got window flaps.
Oh yeah, you should hear it when you put the fucking window down. Looks nice.
It's coming up alright. Obviously,
Hard to tell because of the light.
all the stuff on back of there is obviously just glue.
Yeah.
I'll scrape all that off. But like, you can't really see it, but like grease
Yeah,
and
just
oil and
proper oil.
all over everything.
Because all this was
Hang on,
covered in shit.
I'm trying to find a bit
You
here.
can see the overspray there, like we were saying. Like on that, down there.
There you go. Like the entire inside of the engine bay was covered in that.
Yeah. Well, I suppose it had probably never been cleaned.
Look at the state of that.
This has been a couple of hours
Is
in
that-
the making as well.
Paint
What?
that's come off there.
Yeah.
It's paint in it.
Yeah.
It's just peeled off.
Just peeled off. But I'm alright with that.
That's
That's
not
fine.
the end of the world.
Well, I'm going to put more on, so I'm going to do a bit
Yeah,
of
at least
a
you've done
shave,
it.
aren't we, Ben?
A bit of a tidy up, I think.
A little bit of a shave.
Yeah, few brackets need to go and
Bits and bobs and
yeah.
just tidy things up, yeah. Should probably
All your
remove
looms
that
in here,
fuse
innit?
box, really. What's in there?
Your loom.
Yeah, all my nice new loom tape.
Yeah, we'll have to have a look at that when it's
When
dry.
I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I'm nearly there, actually. Quite a bit. You can see how much better my steering box looks now as well.
Yeah, you can actually see the writing on it.
Yeah, it's actually, not gonna lie, I thought it was an old one, but it was just disgusting.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, do you want to do Ben one as well?
Yeah. Tea.
He's the apprentice. I've put him to work today.
Yeah.
He's doing coilovers on that.
Oh yeah, we're doing
No, he's doing coilovers.
sorry. Ross.
Ross is doing his coilovers. It's like the first thing he's got to do properly mechanically. So.
Do you remember in the first video, it was anyone got an 836 and Ross the table?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if we've even mentioned the fact that you bought one.
No, I don't think so.
So
Yeah.
that's Ross.
Ross, who shares the unit with Tom,
Oh, yeah.
bought this, which is a 94 2.5 with a manual box and M50, so it's the good one.
Yeah.
Very genuine car.
Boston Green.
Boston Green, yeah. There's a few bits of.
Yeah, it's a typical 36,
It
but
needs a bit of doing up, but it's nothing
Pretty
major.
tight. His sills are alright.
it's yeah, he's putting
Coilovers.
just Pro Sport coilovers. I sold him them because they came with the E30, so I've sold them to Ross for cheap. Because as you can see, it's still on the stockies.
Yeah,
So
just
it's not an hard job. It's like the main thing is keeping this from flying down when you take the top mount out. You're gonna
It's
have to
already
fix.
out.
Is it out?
Well, yeah, they're unscrewed. This one's still firmly in place. This one's loose. Just,
Right, your anti-roll bar's still on, innit?
It's just that one, innit?
Yeah, you might have to drop your anti-roll bar off
Oh, really?
to get the spring out.
Alright.
Okay. We'll see how we go. Ben knows what he's doing, but
Roughly.
I've just sort of said to Ross, like, I've got things to do.
Yeah.
You can learn to do stuff now.
Yep.
And he's doing alright. He's doing okay.
It's initiation, innit? Putting shit coilovers on your old car.
836.
Yeah.
On your first true
Yeah.
project car, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose the Astra was, but this is more of a project.
Right. We'll have a brew and then
Crack on.
crack on. So springs assemblies are off. So now, because they are the what they're called, Pro Sport.
Yeah.
Pro Sport. Yeah. Pro Sport coilovers. They use the. They have that hat there that sits on the spring, and then they use the stock top mount. Your top mounts will probably be roached,
Yeah,
like.
well, that was a.
But we won't know that until they go on.
No.
So what we're going to do now is the old
Top one.
top mount.
Have to come off.
Yeah, we're going to just whiz the top mount off and send the fucking spring into low Earth orbit.
Into the 24.
We're going to launch Ross into low Earth orbit with those, aren't we?
Yeah, we're going to try it.
So we'll take it outside, do it outside because we don't want to risk anything going flying and hitting anything in here.
Ben put the willies up, mate, because he was going to have. He was having.
Tom was
do it
gonna sit with the top mount facing his nuts,
like that.
with his feet on the top mount.
Yeah, which gives it a solid pipe, and then it would just go like that. That's how you do it. Don't have to.
Not convinced.
How are you going to do it? Just sort of
You'll see
stand
in a minute.
there. Take two. Tom plugged the microphone in and didn't chooch it. Watch your face. Just like that.
Any cobwebs on that one?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
What? Spideys?
Nice cobwebs.
Look at that.
If anyone wants an original E36 cobweb, message Ben.
A really, really good damper. Look at that.
Yes, that is quality.
High quality damper with perfectly mint bump stops.
1994 shocks.
This has definitely had springs on it at some point, this thing, you know. Definitely. Don't you think, Ben?
Oh, it's had some on it.
It's definitely
at
had
them
springers
bump
and
stops.
things. Yeah, the pagged, that's what I mean. It's been riding on the bump stops at some point, hasn't it? To batter them that hard.
Right. Let's put the mounts on the coilovers.
Some chickens, I might like some chickens.
They might like a bit of cock. Alright then,
Yeah.
let's go. We'll go film the cocks. We're going on an expedition. Hello, cock. Look, see? Cock. Ross loves a good cock. Right, we'll go back inside and annoy these some more. Cleaning all the moo and shmoo off here. Very good. Been and filmed some cocks for Ross there.
Tom getting carried away with the camera.
That was for you, like you like.
I filmed some cocks for you there, mate. Did you like it? You'll have to see. You're a cock for Ross.
Did you put the washer on?
Putting the mounts on.
Oh no!
Oh no! What's the problem? Not enough wrong size.
Wrong size nut.
Wrong size K-nuts. What came off the old ones?
Last.
Where are they?
Don't know where the old ones are.
Ooh.
Oh, fucking
The BM12s, them.
the free from the top.
Yeah, I think they're M12, but the ones on the stock springs are on the stock dampers are M14s. Lighting's a bit light.
It's a little bit dark.
You just gave me, you just gave me that. What size is that, Ross?
That's very small.
No M
It's
for
definitely
that
not
one.
an M12, is
There's
it?
no M for that one.
Jesus.
Jesus. Oh man.
You can't get the staff, just apprentices.
What do you want?
M12, no.
Look at that. Oh, you can't see nothing.
I don't know. Are these in?
No.
12
mil. These to be 12 mil.
Are you just raiding my nuts?
We've got the coilovers on now. All the fronts are on. Swap the top mounts over. So now we're just got to move on to the back.
Yeah.
They're roughly adjusted to somewhere near, but this will probably still be way too low for him.
Because he's a pansy. What?
Can you say much for that light?
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's
So
the
yeah,
front
it should
then.
be dirt nasty low now. We're gonna have him scraping frame rail everywhere, and
Being a real boy.
yeah, it'll be your typical hot boy E36 shitbox.
On Cat
And
Brat's
on
wheels as well.
Shitbox coilovers.
You can just see him riding there. What the way.
Right, that's the front done. So since that last clip, we've been at my unit getting the water out of the touring. Obviously, I've mentioned that I hydrolocked it in a big puddle. So me and my mates, Melon, Matty, and Elliot, have all been collaboratively working together to get the engine back up and running. We got the engine out, got the water out of the engine, cranked it over, got all the water out the cylinders, etc. We've tried starting the car, and surprisingly, it actually fired up and it run fine. So we did get some clips as we were getting the water out the engine, so that'll be, some of them are quite funny, so I'll put those in now and you can watch those.
You ready?
Yeah.
I think that's it. I think it's oh no, we're going again.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. You ready? Nice. That wasn't that much actually. To be fair, could have been worse.
Hi guys, hi YouTube. Hi.
What's coming out of there?
Not much coming out of it. It's doing something.
Yeah, loads come out.
What, when you first turned the gun on?
Yeah, I'd take them.
Ready?
You got the shot, man?
So once we'd pushed all the water out of the engine, we put the injectors back in and tried to get it to run. So took about 15 minutes of solid cranking. Elliot was bleeding the fuel rail and the lines to the injectors as we cranked it over. Pretty much it stuttered a bit, and then once it got going, fired up and ran spot on, like nothing had ever happened. So the only problem with it is the turbo is, we think it's hurt. Sounds like when it's spooling down, it sounds like the bearings just catching, like it's like the bearings are worn and battered, which they probably are, because the turbo's tried to compress a lot of water. I think the turbo was the weak link. And yeah, so I've ordered a new one. It's on its way now, so that'll be hopefully here in the next few days, and then we can get that on and start driving the car again, which I really didn't think was going to be a thing. I thought it was dead, but we've been very, very, very lucky. So if anybody ever hydrolocks a car, there is a chance that you might have got away with it.
Hello?
Is that oil?
Yeah.
Turbo. Turbo.